Thank you for tuning in to the one and only official track and field bleacher reporter. In this segment, I'm going to bring to you the 2018 indoor and outdoor men's Division I NCAA mile and 1500 preview. In my past videos, I've done the men's sprints, the women's sprints, and I'm getting into the men's middle distance races, and I'll be doing the women's middle distance races as well. So we'll jump into the NCAA Division I 2018 men's indoor mile and outdoor 1500 preview. And last year, Josh Kerr of New Mexico, he dominated the 1500 and mile in 2017. He won the titles both indoors and outdoors. He's a top returning amongst the collegians. He has a PR of 3:35.99 in the 1500. His indoor mile victory, it was very impressive because, he beat the invincible Edward Cheserberg from Oregon. Josh Kerr, he's very tactical in his racing. He can run various tactics, whether it be sit and kit or, if the pace is all out, is an all-out assault, he could be right there. So he's a deadly racer. He's very... he has different tricks in the bag that he can pull out. So I like Josh Kerr because he seems to always know how to compete. And that's, again, in the middle distance races, you can have fast PRs, you can have that big PR, but you have to be able to react. You have to be able to know how to control races or take control of races when it's time. So Josh Kerr from New Mexico, I feel like he's going to be, again, the heavy favorite for 2018. Also, we have Sam Prakel from Oregon. He has PRs of 3:57.95 indoors in the mile, and outdoors he's run 3:37.79 in the 1500. He redshirted this past indoor season in 2017, and outdoors, indoors he redshirted. Outdoors he didn't make it out of the regional meet at, so he didn't make it back to Oregon to race in the 1500 this past outdoor season. But he had a great post-NCAA season. He made it to the final and placed 7th at USATF Outdoor Nationals. And he went on and ran 3:37 as well at the postseason in NCAA's in the 1500, running unattached to get second at the Portland Track Festival. So he's gotten 4th and 5th indoors and outdoor nationals in 2016. So he has the experience to compete well at the NCAA scene and or at nationals. So if he can get back to where he was at in 2016, making the finals both indoor and outdoor, Sam Prakel can be a threat. I noticed that last year Sam Prakel started to have a good kick in those last few races that he ran outdoors in the 1500. So it seems like he can definitely run with the best of them. Again, the 1500 and the mile is very strategic, so anyone can win. You don't have to have the best PR, you just have to have the best race on that day to win. Also, we have Joshua Thompson from Oklahoma State. His PRs are 3:56.89 indoors, and outdoors he's run 3:38.21. He was 6th 2000 in indoor nationals, and he was 4th at 2017 outdoor nationals. So Joshua Thompson of Oklahoma State. Also, we have Jeff Thies from Portland. He has PRs of 4:07 in the mile indoors and 3:40 outdoors in the 1500. Jeff was 7th outdoor at outdoor nationals, and he didn't qualify indoors. He doesn't have the best indoors times, obviously, but the 4:07, but his 3:40 PR shows that he's capable of running well, so we have to throw Jeff Thies. Maybe he might be a dark horse in the mixed indoors, but he's gotten 7th outdoors at NC, so he's definitely should be a name that's being worth mention. Blake Haney of Oregon, he has PRs indoor of 3:56.36 in the mile, and also in the 1500 he has a PR of 3:40.40. He finished 2nd in indoors in 2016. In 2017 he didn't qualify for NC's indoors. Outdoors he finished 3rd, 11th, and 11th. The last 2015, 16, and 17. So the last 3 years, he's been outdoors in the 1500 at nationals, but he's gotten 3rd, 11th, and 11th. But you just never know. With Blake Haney, he's kind of an inconsistent runner, in my opinion. So you just never know which Blake Haney is going to show up. So he has the potential to run well on any given day, but you just never know if it's going to be a nationals or not. My dark horses, we have another Oregon representative, Matthew Maton. He has PRs of 3:58.34 indoors, and outdoors he has a PR of 3:39.97 in the 1500. He got ninth indoors in the 2017 Nationals, and then he went on to redshirt outdoors. So his PR indoor would rank him among the best returners, and then his outdoor PR 339 will rank him among the best returners, some of the top returners in the 1500. So if he comes back, if he's healthy, if he's strong, if he's ready to continue off of his 2016 season, then Matthew Maton will be one to watch out for. So I'll pick him as my dark horse. The impact freshman, we had 2017 saw some amazing high school milers and 1500s come out of the high school ranks. The top one was Reed Brown he's at Oregon. His PR is 3:59 in the mile. So Reed Brown, he had a decent cross country season this past fall. So Reed Brown looks to be in good shape, and I think that he can run faster than this 3:59 mile come indoors. So Reed Brown from Oregon is going to be one to watch. Our next impact incoming freshman from Oregon again is Cooper Teare. He has PRs of 4 minutes and 16 seconds in the mile outdoors as well. Cooper Teare had I think the second best freshman campaign this past cross country in the fall. So Cooper Teare looks to be in good shape as well. So I think he can better his PRs of 4 minutes. He can break 4 minutes for the first time indoors and maybe run a good 1500 outdoors. So we'll definitely keep an eye out for Cooper Teare. That Oregon, if they run the 4x mile outdoors at somewhere, I don't think they're going to Penn Relays this year, but if they were going to Penn Relays, they would have had a great, amazing 4x1500 at Penn Relays. Also, we had Sam Worley from University of Texas. He's a freshman at University of Texas. He has PRs of 4 minutes and 61 seconds. He beat both Cooper Teare and Reed Brown at the Brooks PR Invite in high school last outdoor season. So Sam Worley has beat both Reed Brown and Cooper Teare from Oregon. So we'll see how they match up when they get to the college scene. If the Oregon boys can give it to Sam Worley, or if Sam Worley can say, hey, look, I didn't go to Oregon, but it was the reason why I didn't go to Oregon, because I want to beat up on the Oregon boys. So we'll see how Sam Worley does for the University of Texas. We have David Principe Jr. from Stanford. He's run 4 minutes and 73 seconds out of high school. He's at Stanford. I don't think he ran this past fall in cross country. I think he redshirted, so I don't know the status of him for indoors and outdoors in 2018. But if he does run, we'll look to see what David can do for Stanford. Sometimes Stanford sits out their freshmen for their freshman season, so you just never know what's going to happen with David. Then we have Cassey Clinger from BYU. He has a PR of 4:02 in the mile out of high school. He had the best season out of the super freshmen that I have mentioned so far. He's had the best cross country season, finishing 24th at nationals this past fall at cross country. He may not focus on the mile because it seems like he can do the 3K or the 5K indoors, but you just never know. And then also he's supposed to be going away for a mission. To do a mission or something like that. So I'm not even sure if he's going to run the 2018 track season. I don't know if he was just going to do cross country and then sit out for a year to do his mission or the missionary work, or however you say it. But I don't know if Cassey Clinger is going to be running this track season indoor or outdoor. So we'll keep an eye out. If we see him, if I see him listed, I'll give him a shout out. But I feel like Cassey Clinger may be better at the 3K or the 5K, but I mean, him running 4:02 out of high school puts him right there amongst the super freshmen that's coming in this coming season. So we'll see how Cassey Clinger does. But the men's mile, I mean, I think it's going to be competitive. I mean, you have some of the experienced runners like Sam Prakel, Joshua Thompson, and Josh Kerr, and Blake Haney, but also you have this group of super freshmen that's coming in, and we're going to see how they can shake it up and if they can compete with the experienced collegiate returners. So the men's mile is going to be an interesting event to watch this season, and it took 3:58.78 to qualify in 2017 indoors. So I think it's probably going to take around 3:58, 3:59 this coming season to run. So you're going to have to run. It's not going to be a slow event. But once you make it there, sometimes at nationals it ends up being a slow event. But sometimes the winning time can be slower than what it took to qualify for nationals. But that's beside the point. Whoever wins that day is the champion, so it doesn't matter. But the men's 1500, we're gonna see what happens, and I'll keep you posted week to week with some of the results as the season goes on. So thank you.